As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bigebi rone bigebi. He said.
Makana wapana kamadu muna kujukwenanya lepa milirure ogesi makasuna no ogatinka by your life because the end time is so near. Ndi motu inusi agwawati matianodi eburisi yana tesu jiri ebibu makwese makanu panupoko Opa tichiria, abona bosom behavior, ona ekuchikena kadara. Asi maburo kuno male, ya buru biharu, na mogara pala nahu, surrounding bosom. Opa no maketo, money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa Mubaram see. Biafra balamu, iya buna nemene kambu paraya no. Makano jife wata winyaka ye, akalobe ilo neseya. Oye wife wapara nifeya, nkabu paruko. Biafra is my life. Biafra babaramu, and we must go back to our land. Carry the Fepano to go if I would get married 4 years ago, gonna talk in me also. I'm gonna get up with Kahana. I know yes, no, Baba, Nalibu. What's in not your one here? ya biko soro ndị Hausa la ugwu Hausa ka anyị onwe zoro nwanne ba maka na ọ bụrụ na olu onugwu Hausa azụ egwu gọvanọ isi na ọ ga-achịtakwa ndị Hausa ọfụma.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You all are highly welcome to this very live presentation, reaching you all the way from the studio of Biafra Unite channel/television. Please let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out clear before we continue. Very, very important. Let me know if you can hear me before we proceed. If you can hear me, please let me know in the comment section. All right. I welcome every one of you, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. Today's date is, of course, 18th day of this very month of August 2026, and the time right now is exactly 40 minutes past 12 p.m. in the land of Biafra. It is 40 minutes top of the hour, irrespective of where you are and where you are watching us from. I welcome every one of you once again, as I can see your names in the comment section. Please, as I welcome you, endeavor to welcome others as we have gathered this very afternoon to do the needful. It has been a very, very hectic day, very busy day. And I am very, very happy that Biafra is winning, not just our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku. Biafrans are winning. And this is an opportunity for every one of you to be happy because Biafra is winning. My wonderful people of Biafra and lovers of freedom, today is one of a kind. Today is the day that God Elohim Chukwu Bineli made for victory. And by the time I saw the face of our Prime Minister, which I'm going to be showing us moving forward, the moment the video arrived, I had a fresh breath. With what he said, his facial countenance, I want to tell every one of us that I had a very fresh breath. Since the beginning of these very proceedings, these appeal proceedings, I have never felt the way I am feeling today. And Biafrans, my beautiful and wonderful people of Biafra, including lovers of freedom all over the world who are listening to this very gospel, this very moment, I want to put a smile on your faces. I want to put a smile on those your beautiful faces this very afternoon, at least for you to know why we have taken time to come this very live. If you look at the title, or should I say the thumbnail of this very program this afternoon, it is written, "Breaking News, Prosecutor on the Run." That is the title, the head, the caption of the thumbnail of this very program. I want you to know that what will be will be. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, said that no matter what you do, no matter what you try, you can never, never stop Biafra from coming. You can never stop the sun from shining. I want you, as you make your comments, please be happy because our Prime Minister has completely destroyed the zoological republic. The animal kingdom is done and dusted, just like their agent, Ifajune Ejiofor. The smile that I saw on his face on a video which I'm about to play right now before we proceed is something to write home about. And he told us, he told us that the truth is out. He told us with a very big smile, that the truth is finally out. And I want to begin by telling us that finally, those evidences that the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom Nigeria has been hiding is finally out. We are finally showing the entire world the evidences of the genocide that the Nigerian government and its terrorist military and police are committing in Biafra land against the Biafran people, against the innocent and unarmed Biafran people in Biafra land. Those evidences that they have been hiding from the world, that evidence that late Muhammad Buhari refused to watch on Al Jazeera, all those evidences are now showing live and Finnish government is seeing them, and of course the court is under chaos. The court cannot withstand, the judges cannot withstand the level of inhumanity, the level of terrorism that the Nigerian state and its military are causing or terrorizing or perpetrating in Biafra land against the innocent people of Biafra. Now, without wasting any time, let us first of all see the video of our Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. After watching the video, then we will now begin to break down the entire proceedings today, including up to this very minute. Because as I'm speaking to you right now, everything is still happening in the Court of Appeal in Pajehame District Court, Lati, Finland. So let us first of all watch as our Prime Minister speak to Biafrans, and then we take it from there.
Yes.
So, and we are going to win this.
Ị ga-etinye microphone wee na-agwa ha maka ha enweghị ihe. Ọbata obi ihe eli ọba ukolo mmụọ oke mgbu agịlịga alụsị na-ebu onwe ya.
Biko ndị na-eji ike ya eme program unu kwụsị ya biko nke ya bụ onye nke anyị na-ejizi na-eme program atọ ọ na-akwado anyị ha ya bịa
Odogwu galile odogwu mmụọ na-apụ apụ ka ịwụ oke mgbu agịlịga ọkata obie mmụọ ka ịwụ nna m.
Ị ga-eme ka ndị ala udo mara kwa na anọ with yes, anọ with Odogwu live. Anọ with Odogwu live.
Odogwu kalile odogwu mmụọ ka mmụọ.
It doesn't matter how long it takes.
Odogwu tiri ha mgbada nwụrụ anwụ n'isi. Ọbata obie
anyị kwụ here.
ọbata obie nna m gabazie.
All right. No, we are going to watch that again. No, that can never be once.
Yes. So, and we are going to win this.
Ị ga-etinye microphone wee na-agwa ha maka ha enweghị ihe. Ọbata obie ihe eli ọba ukolo mmụọ oke mgbu agịlịga alụsị na-ebu onwe ya.
Biko ndị na-eji ike ya eme program unu kwụsị ya biko nke ya bụ onye nke anyị na-ejizi na-eme program atọ na atọ ọ na-akwado anyị ha ya eme bịa
odogwu karịrị odogwu mmụọ na-apụ apụ ka ịwụ oke mgbu agịrịga ọkata obie mmụọ ka ịwụ nna m.
ga-eme ka ndị ala udo marakwa na anọ with yes anọ.
All right. First of all, let me know if my voice is clear because I need to sound properly. I told us already that today is one of a kind. Today is one of a kind because now it is time to break down the entire proceedings for humanity. For all Biafrans who are watching, let me know first of all if my voice is sound, if you are hearing me loud and clear. All right. Umuchukwu okike abịa m ntị ọdụkwa n'ife a na-ekwu. I want everybody to pay very, very close attention because great things are happening. In fact, great things have happened already and they are still happening. Honestly speaking, as I'm speaking to you now, the zoo is quaking. You heard it from our Prime Minister, na eziokwu apụtaghị ife. He said the truth is out. The truth is finally out. And I am very, very happy. And this is just the beginning. Guess what? This is just the beginning. Anyway, before we proceed, I have another video here. Let us also watch another video. Though this particular one, I haven't watched it, right? I haven't watched this one. So, but let us watch Obunoga Contrary. I'm Malumaya get pull you down or not. Let's watch.
Yes. I am when many. I am very gone and I've done them all. I know you. Yes, I got you through there. Only now, I phone, I caught it to college. Eh? Caught to delay you, open the more come. We have no idea. I know I cannot make I cannot reach to catch my name Cassian. I am here. Okay, if I can do this, you Canada is Dana Madam Buraji. Very useless. Here, when you may have and I okay, Monet is your trouble. And they is your trouble, not is your trouble. Anthony Nana to her oboe, Union and Anna or Wayne Kemucha. Well, I want to have I'm
no, I don't know. Because you tell them that.
Then I got no. Okay. So, no, no.
Okay.
I make any chicken. Na yon chicken.
We are a lot, a lot. Yeah, I see. Even yesterday, you could have come yesterday. It's more yesterday.
And where did you come from?
I personally come
But
from.
one with my phone, I can make this one.
All right. So you may be wondering, why did I say if it's not necessary, then I will remove? Uh, the first video of our Prime Minister, we are going to revisit it towards the end of this very program so that we can be able to capture the things that our Prime Minister said, because we are going to make use of them. The words of our Prime Minister will be used, but not now. That will come towards the end of the program, because now what we want to delve into right now is the court proceedings. So today, remember what I said. Our Prime Minister said some very few important words, very, very, very important, extremely important words that he said, which we are going to make use of. So, but those will come towards the end of the program, or maybe even if we are late, then it will come on the part 2 of today's session. Now, based on what I said, it is time to go into of course, the transcription of today's proceedings. Let me also tell every one of us that our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa had a witness today. He had a witness today. One of those that were arrested in 2024 November, when he was arrested. And he also was a witness during the previous court proceedings when he was mistakenly convicted, because he was not allowed to speak, to show the evidences of what is happening in Biafra land. He was not allowed to speak. He was not allowed to say something, because they gave him a government lawyer that was unable to defend him, that was working hand in hand with the prosecutor, trying to silence him. When he wants to speak, the lawyer will tell him to hold on. When he wants to show something, the lawyer will tell him, no, don't. They were, every time they are being seen discussing with the prosecutor. So he was mistakenly, let me not say unjustly, because I don't know if the judge that convicted him back then, I don't know what happened. So let me just use the word mistakenly, while he was mistakenly convicted. Now, this particular moment, the reverse is the case. Obatobie, the Prime Minister, has been able to speak his mind, and today the video evidences of all the things that Nigeria has been hiding from international community has all been made open. I don't want to go into some false informations that were given before, though I will come to that later. I will talk about it. I will talk about it 100%. So now, on today's proceedings, based on what happened today, ọkpụkwa ọkụ n'ọnụ ụmụ Chukwu okike. Ọkpụkwa ọkụ n'ọnụ gịnị? Chalụ na ọ dịkwa ka nwere more videos nọ here. Should we continue watching these videos, or should we, first of all, because I've got a lot of videos to show us. But before we continue with the videos, let us first of all go through all the court proceedings. Now, in talking about the talking about the witnesses, the zoo witness, the DOS members, the zoo witnesses, they were also today in the court. You all remember these individuals. You all remember these individuals, minus the one on the extreme left-hand side, which is Pastor Udochi, who has been deported to Nigeria. They are all two of them, especially, are already in the court today to testify, according to my information. So we want to know. We are going to know that will come on towards the second session, because we are going to. This particular session will be Obato Obi's, testimonies, the videos, and everything that was shown in the court, including the transcription of the proceedings. And then towards the second session will be for the Nigerian witnesses. Imagine Nigerian witnesses are Biafrans. Sometimes I sit down and I analyze this, trying to see how things are happen, trying to see how things work, but I can't comprehend it. The truth of the matter is that it is impossible for me to comprehend how these things are working. Now, pay attention. During the time, first of all, our PM showed the on screen what he want to do today, all the things he want to do today. Now, it is time for video evidences. Video evidences. A lot of videos were played. So many videos, including, let me just show you at least two. There are a lot of videos that were shown today in the court. A lot of, you see those videos that the Animal Kingdom, Zoological Republic have been hiding. They don't want them to show. It's show today. Let me show us some of them before we proceed, because, of course, I have a lot to show us today. So, some videos like this one now that I'm about to show us was played. How many of you remember this particular video? Hold on. How many of you remember this particular video? This particular video. How many of you remember this video? Where the terrorist army of the zoo was shooting sporadically and setting people's compound ablaze. And this thing happened in somewhere in Enugu State. Enugu, between Enugu and Ebonyi. How many of you remember this video, please? Now, this particular video was shown, but it did not end here. Let me show you another video that was played today. Like as I said, a lot of videos were played, but I don't have to go now to start, making research of all the videos. And some of them have gory images that we cannot show on YouTube. But I'll tell you what happened. Don't worry, just relax. How many of you remember this video? I cannot play the video because of what happened in the video and the firearms which YouTube does not allow. So, now, after this particular video, they also showed another video. Actually, when this video was played, the prosecutor, the prosecutor now began to argue that there is no evidence, that that very video is something that happened in Biafra land. Imagine. Now, as the prosecutor argued, just like Nigerian, government, the way they normally argue blindly and stupidly, the way they normally argue, like Something that you can see is happening. This thing is happening live and direct. They tell you there is no the evidence is not clear that even the time they massacred innocent Nigerians at Lekki Toll Gate during the NSAS protest, Liar Mohammed, the lying tongue of the zoo, came out to say that it was Nollywood. It was a movie. That the video was a movie. There was no evidence to prove that it happened during the NSAS protest, that it was a movie. My brothers and sisters, they have poured that spit into the mouth of this current prosecutor that is prosecuting this case in Finland. They have poured spit. Nigeria has poured their spit in the mouth of this prosecutor. They played that very video. The prosecutor said no, that video there is no any proof that it happened in Biafra land. Now they play this one. And remember, this particular one, the prosecutor, when they play this video, hold on, just watch. Watch. I'm trying to dodge. I'm trying to dodge something there.
Mokuna come moku bad una no gree. APOP mokuna come moku bad una no gree. It is a play.
Now they show the condition. Look at here. Look at the condition of this particular area. Look at the way they ruined this particular area. Everywhere become a desolate. Everywhere become desolated to the extent that you can't even imagine. You will think that this is a civil. You will think. You will know that this is 100% civil war that is going on in Biafra land. Because if it's not a civil, if it's not even a civil war, they have turned it into a conventional war. Because if it's not war, tell me in which state that you see a very ruined and desolated area like this, if it's not a war. And guess what? Prosecutor Rebon. Prosecutor Rebon. He couldn't talk. Now, when the videos were played, when the videos played, of course, during that time, the prosecutor, of course, were still bringing up, during the time the prosecutor was bringing up his case last time out. They show the CCTV. They show some CCTV footage of Biafra Liberation Army, and the prosecutor claimed. Not today. That was, whatever the prosecutor talked about, all the things the prosecutor was talking were being noted, were being written down. Because those things he said has to be debunked when our Prime Minister began to defend himself. So now, during the time that the prosecutor was laying all his allegations, he made mention of CCTV. He brought some CCTV videos and claimed that Mazi Samane Panjoko was mounting CCTV to attack the Zoo Janjaweed Jihadist Army. Then today, during today's proceeding, hey, just a minute. Hello? Watching again. Yes, and I'm live. Mba chalo ihe eji ọnụ gị wee kwuo ya. Chalo ihe eji ọnụ gị wee kwuo ya. Nna aza phone na I'm answering this phone on I'm answering this call on phone. So Cello, just cut what you has, so can we connect again na system? Keep Okay, there's a testimony here. There's a I told you that since the beginning of this very proceeding, I've never been this, happy. Today, oh my God. Now, let us wait. Let us hold on because we need to hear something. I told him because my information wanted to give me the information that I can be able to, so I can speak. But I told him, no, I don't want to say it myself. You must call back so that you can be able to speak by yourself. Very, very. And that is exactly what. Everybody and listen. Things are going. All I.
Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ikuku nna. Ikuku nna. I remember Mazi Faye from Finland. Calling direct from inside court. Kuna.
We are listening.
Dear France, good afternoon from Finland, from the court. I don't know how to I don't know how to give this is testimony.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
Oh yeah.
After our own brother that they testified, honestly, Obara zoo autonomy easy. Obara shrink the zoo. Then the IPOB Abia, those same people Abia. But Amadike was the game changer. Honestly, Amadike was the game changer. When the IPOB better, they talk good. When you always like Abalere. Although how about I want back in email because how outside for outside. But when now I buy inside my job about to be a gay friend and yes, they speak good. At least they have balance. Do you know the most shocking thing? Those IPO, Nigerian IPO, those police people that arrested those people, and IPO now they in charge of the case. I think it's IPO and Nigerian. They came out and they asked for our polo. I gave them polo. Polo protest I do. And as I become I want a polo. Yes, polo.
The police officers that are arrested or Batovia.
The police officers that are arrested or Batovia, and those four of our brothers, they came after the IPOB Lawara. The police they came out. Those was in Mufti, they came out outside and making a polo. Them polo Batovia some tiga polo. Dear France. Only Batovia tiga polo. If I have polo. Wait. So, fellow Biafran, honestly, we are winning.
Wait. So the police officers now, Chirizie Polo Ebiru Abatobi as the Chirizie Pwazia.
Hashtag Free Simon.
So that means
these people will hear. That's what I'm brother.
Hold on. So that means Finland police are trying to go protest.
I'm telling you honestly. Even the how do they call it? Those local media personalities, all of them Jawa Polonara. I just when I'm just banning inside court because when the opinion I know all secret I try so that side I know outside. So as soon as Hala side bata. So I just went straight to Obatobi. So Obatobi gave an that's Nudodi. Nafa Kurofuma, So Biafrans rejoice.
So that mean does it mean far does he repent against
And like I said, if you come to Finland, you'll be delivered. I'm telling you, you know.
Dalorin Obioma ebe ndị eke
Ikuna,
nwanne nwa Chineke.
continue your good job.
Dalorin
Abiyama will bless you.
Ise ya malụ
They
gị
will.
mma ya bless
Fellow Biafran,
ncha niile.
this evening, I'm about to Biafran. Onye ọbụla ga-aṅụwa mmanya. Just ṅụrụ nwa n'udo enwero.
Daalụ. So imagine na ndị eke zoo join our protest. Oh my God. Ndị eke ndị zoo join go protest. Ọ bụ ndị zoo, sorry. Ndị eke ndị Finland, Finnish police are now wearing Mazi Simon Ekpa's free Mazi Simon Ekpa polo, including the Finnish media. Wow. Okay. That's a good news. That's a good news, actually, to be honest. That's a good news. Now, we have to proceed. We have to continue. Based on what I was saying before the call, the prosecutor now claimed that those CCTV footage was mounted, or should I say the CCTV cameras were mounted so that Simon Ekpa will now use them to attack the Nigerian terrorist army. And today, Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko, as as intelligent as he is, now told the court that, listen, the CCTV footage shown by the prosecutors are because PM told the prosecutors that the CCTV footage, the CCTV cameras were mounted in order for us to be able to gather evidences that Nigeria always try to conceal. Because every time the zoo come to our place, the zoo Janjaweed terrorist army come to our place, unalive our people in pretense of fighting or looking for IPOB. You understand? They don't allow the Nigerian media to talk about it. The Nigerian newspapers don't talk about it. They don't allow any news of what is happening in Biafra land to talk about it. They conceal the news, they conceal the information, they conceal the evidence. And what they usually do is when they do this attack, they go on the pages of newspapers to write and say that they only go there to protect civilians. And that is what the Nigerian army usually say. And the people who do the attack, they tag them IPOB, and they say that it's IPOB that do the attack. But only the only thing Nigerian army usually do there is to go and save the civilians. Now, our Prime Minister told them that these particular CCTV cameras were mounted to gather evidences because of a time like this. And he also played more CCTV videos that showcase the atrocities of the Nigerian jihadist military in Biafra land. And the prosecutor was like, Bim, Ono, Anamaya Jijiji. He couldn't speak. Now, the video evidence of Nigeria terrorist army invading a particular compound, which I've already told us, was played. And apart from that one, that they invaded a compound, which prosecutor tried to debunk, that there is no any evidence that proves that blah, 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 the video was in Biafra land. Then I played that one, that a Nigerian soldier of a Fulani extraction was calling for IPOB to come out and let them fight. And they showed the entire area was under ruins. My people of Biafra, the prosecutor once again became dumbfounded. It did not end there. A lot happened today. Then our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa told the court, that the one they were spreading the bullets, this one really touched me actually, that the one they were spreading bullets, because there's a video, of course, I've already shown us the video, where they were spreading bullets, is something that happened close to his village. Very, very close to his village. And he said that that particular video, that particular incident, is something that made him, is the particular incident that made him join this joined the Biafra movement. That particular incident that happened close to his village, that happened to some people that he know in person, is something that made him join this particular movement to liberate Biafra. Now, he said something very, very unique. He also told the judge, or should I say the judges, that he has so many evidences that had he been that this court, that he's coming to this court as a free person, if he's coming to the court from home as a free person, that he will be able to gather numerous information and evidences that if he showed them in the court, everybody will be running for what Nigeria government is doing to the Biafran people in Biafra land. And he looked at the prosecutor and told the prosecutor that you don't know anything that is happening in Biafra land. You don't know nothing. You don't know the suffering that the Biafran people are passing through in the hands of the Nigerian state and Nigerian military. Now, when they played the first video, where the terrorist army was shooting and unaliving people in a compound, of course, which the prosecutor was like, no, this thing did not happen here. So, after the encounter, the prosecutor, Udiru Nani, he couldn't speak. Our PM also told the court, now pay attention, that it is only in Biafra land that a governor, unbelievable, it is only in Biafra land that a governor is ruling the state from the from Abuja. Only in Biafra land. That all the governors in the northern Nigeria govern their people from their respective states. But in Imo State, a man called Hope Uzodimma, a Fulani installed governor who came from the fort, suddenly became the first, the number one, is ruling his people, governing his people from Abuja. And the prosecutor has no response to that particular statement. And I promise, I told them that there is evidence. He said, you know why? Now, let me tell you the reason why Hope Uzodimma governs his people from Abuja. You know, so this kind of a thing doesn't happen like in the Western world, all of you that live in Europe. Like now, let us assume I don't know if Lati is a state or is just a town. I don't know. But let us assume that Lati is a state or a province. Now, a governor of Lati living in Helsinki, governing people of Lati from Helsinki. How will you then know what is happening in Lati? How will you know what is happening in Lati? You know why Hope Uzodinma and other governors, especially Hope Uzodinma, you know why he governs from Abuja? Because they set the state on fire with Boko Haram terrorist army of the zoo, and then they go to Abuja, relax there in Abuja, eating burger and pizza, claiming to be governors and governing their people all the way from Abuja. Because they have used the Nigerian jihadist army to set their various states on fire. And then they run to Abuja to relax there. Then they play the video of Hope's Soludo Sagune Chamber. Today. The video of Soludo's Agune Chamber and Udogachi were played in the court. And our Prime Minister analyzed the video properly and told the court that in the first place, they told us, of course, Soludo, the so-called Mr. Governor, that formed the terrorist gang called Agune Chamber, told us, based on the formal, or should I say the official announcement, they told us that these particular armed groups, Udogachi and Agune Chamber, were to be going after criminals, armed robbers, and kidnappers. But my people, let me even ask us in the comment section before we proceed. Can anybody tell us what Agune Chamber and Udogachi has been doing since the formation of those groups? Before we even say anything that Prime Minister to analyze in the court, can anybody tell us what Agune Chamber and Udogachi has been doing in Anambra State since the formation of the groups? Our Prime Minister, as a very knowledgeable and educated man, told the court that based on the lies that these particular Agune Chamber groups are to be going after armed robbers, kidnappers, and criminals, which is on paper what they told us. But all of a sudden, it turned out to be a group formed to use against political opponents and going after innocent citizens of Biafra, or should I say, the innocent people in Biafra land and unaliving people. Burning down houses, which the video was also there. Then the prosecutor jumped into the action, and then said, "No, that there's a certain name that the prosecutor gave them. The prosecutor gave them a certain name in Finnish language, which they said the prosecutor called them Keda for Polia, Yeresibabe, or so no, Yeresibabe. Some of you that live in Finland, you can correct me in the comment section, or maybe when I open the microphone, you can call in and correct me. The prosecutor called them Yeresibabe. Yeresibabe. And then our after the statement, me personally, I don't know. Of course, I've said already. You can correct me in the comment section if you are watching from Finland. Yeresibabe. So our Prime Minister said to the court that there is nothing like Yeresibabe. that Yere Zimbabwe, according to the explanation, in Finland, are the people who control things like Boy Scout. That Yere Zimbabwe is exactly Boy Scout. You understand? Yere Zimbabwe is exactly Boy Scout. Remember, this name I'm just mentioning. I don't know. I may be wrong in pronunciation. I don't speak Finnish. So, but in all said and done, they are Boy Scout. They are being referred based on the prosecutor. They are referred as Boy Scout. Then our PM told them that there is nothing like Boy Scout. Absolutely nothing. That Yeresibabe Boy Scout are the people who control and make things work properly. They make sure that there is law and order. Maybe when there is occasion, or maybe there is a place where people gather, or maybe where there is a celebration or something like that. They go there, make sure that everything is in order. They go there and make sure that there is law and order. That is the work of Boy Scout, which the prosecutor called Yeresibabe. They go there and make sure that everything is in order, is perfect or perfectly done. Then our Prime Minister also asked them, have you seen where Boy Scouts are going around with AK-47, assault rifle, and pump action? He asked the prosecutor. Have you seen where a Boy Scout are moving about with pump action and AK-47? Because the video was there. The video was on the screen there. And the shameless prosecutor opened his mouth to call an armed terrorist group of Chukuma Soludo Boy Scout. Our PM asked him, have you seen where Boy Scouts are moving about with automatic rifles? And you said they are Boy Scouts. The prosecutor couldn't rest. He couldn't answer. He became dumbfounded. Then our Prime Minister elaborated, analyzed the situation, and told them that in actual sense, these particular groups are formed by this governor, especially Soludo, and they use it for political, for their political agendas. Like in their party, if somebody wants to become a councillor, ordinary councillor, or local government chairman, and then there's another local government, another person, opposition from another party that want to become a that want to fight for the seat, then the party of the governor, the candidate from the governor's party, will now use this armed terrorist to go and attack that particular opposition party member, or yes, the opposition party member. That is the situation in Biafra land. And it's not only in Anambra, even Hope Uzodinma also confirmed that when he said that what is happening in Imo State is not by IP. Anybody who told you that it is IPOB, that means that person is lying. It is political, battle, political war. There's a video for that. Maybe I can play that video. Hold on. Let me refresh our memory, because on a mma na-ekwu ekwu na-egosi egosi maka ndị ụta, maka ndị okwu asị. There are a lot of liars everywhere. I never knew that a white man prosecutor, a white Finnish prosecutor, could lie this way. I was in shock when I heard the way these people lie. These people lie like Liar Mohammed. I never knew. So our Prime Minister told the court that, look, what they do is this. They go and attack the opposition and set his house ablaze. You understand me? And then there is a native doctor in the video that was played. In the video that was played, let me first of all play this one in case if the Finnish authorities are watching.
If anybody tells you that IPOB is the one killing people in Oluzon, it is not correct. Wicked politicians are sponsoring the killings in Olu.
Did you hear that? Let me repeat it. I'm playing this for the Finnish government and Finnish authorities to know. The person who is talking is Hope Uzodimma, the governor of Imo State. His name has been mentioned in the court already several times. He's the one who is speaking. He's the sitting governor of Imo State. Pay attention to this.
If anybody tells you that IPOB is the one killing people in Oluzon, it is not correct. Wicked politicians are sponsoring the killings in Olu.
You see, this is part of the the conversations that must be had in the court by tomorrow. So there's a native doctor in the video of Agune Chamber that they use in the court today as an example of what is happening in Biafra land, especially now in Anambra, where a native doctor was with Agune Chamber, where Nyakolocha, he wore a lot of charm, juju and alo. Our prime minister told the court that this is what they use. He let them know that somebody like this is not supposed to have anything to do with the government security agency. If this is government security agency, a person who does human sacrifice, a ritualist, a native doctor, has nothing to do, is not supposed to have anything to do with the government agency. But because these governors, these criminals that claim to be governors in our land, were installed by the Fulani-controlled government of the zoo, they impose these criminals on Biafrans. They come here and do anything they want, anything they like, without respecting the rule of law, without respecting the human dignities, without respecting human rights. They violate human rights for fun. They violate human rights with impunity. That is the reason why they can form armed groups, arm them to the teeth, and give them native doctors who do human sacrifices in order to use them to annihilate the innocent people, burn down houses. That is exactly what they are doing in Biafra land against the innocent people. And guess what? The prosecutor, okay, Yono Pim, Ogona, Yono Pim, Onakuchia. Because when the truth is spoken, when the truth is revealed, then it is a game over for the criminals. It is a game over for the criminals. Then they brought in witness. And now the time for witness is here. Like as I told you, they played so many videos, a lot of videos, so many of them, which if I'm to start talking about the videos that were played, there are so many of them. To be honest with you, there are so many of them. A lot of videos were played today. Maybe during my second session or something, I may start touching. They also played the video of our men, the Biafra Liberation Army. How many of you remember? Let me also. No. The video has arms. I can't play it on my live program. If it's a pre-recorded broadcast, it will be allowed. But on a recorded program, it's roughly impossible. So They played the video of our men, the Biafra Liberation Army. How many of you remember the video where they were marching and celebrating inside market? How many of you remember? Why when maybe I can let me look for that because I believe I have that video. How many of you remember the video of our men when they were celebrating in the market? In the market, where they were celebrating, and our people, and I think that market was a Kotutu. I think that market was a Kotutu, if I'm not mistaken, where our people were dancing, celebrating and jubilating with them. How many of you remember? Let me even check my comment section. So they played the video of our men and show how they were dancing and, of course, celebrating with our people in the market, including the elderly people. They were dancing, you know. How can you call a people a terrorist group? Why they were dancing and jubilating with the normal people in the market square? Make it make sense, the zoo. Make it make sense, prosecutor. You call them a terrorist group. Why they are jubilating and dancing with the locals, including the elderly women? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, prosecutor. Okay, Pim, Ogonagono, Pim, the truth has finally come out. Biafrans, I'm telling you today, is bomba. Eziokwu pụtara ife today. Eziokwu Chineke pụtara ife. With that particular video of our men dancing in the market square, you see, when things are happening, God knows why. God has the reason why things happen. And sometimes, sometimes when things are happening, you may not know what that thing will result in the nearest future. You may not know. You may think that the reason why that thing is happening is for today. But in actual sense, you find out that that thing is not actually happening for today. It's not happening because of today. It is happening because of tomorrow. When you are going to need that thing that happened today, you will start wondering, oh my God, what if this thing did not happen? You start to glorify the name of God. Imagine if there were people that condemned that very in a celebration and the inauguration, or that celebration of our men dancing with our people in the market square, and people were relaxed dancing with them in the market square, celebrating them because they know that these are our saviors. These are people that will make our life meaningful. These are people that will give our lives a meaning. These are people that God has given us to protect us. These are our saviors. Our people, villagers, we're celebrating them on a video. And believe you me, the prosecutor does not have any response to that, because you cannot call somebody a terrorist on your own. You are sitting somewhere calling somebody a terrorist. Why the people that person is meant to terrorize are celebrating, dancing with the people, with the same person or with that people? Just like, okay, imagine our prime minister. Let us use our prime minister as an example. Let me release this video. Let me release the video on your screen. Imagine our prime minister now, who is being locked up in the prison, right? Who is being locked up in the prison. But people are celebrating him there. Innocent people who are not being arrested, who are not in prison. Some of them travel all the way from America and some other parts of the world to Finland to stand in solidarity with him. They protested for him. They wear JC, they wear polo of him with his face. Free Simon Ekpa. Tell me, what is the moral justification to continue to tag that person a terrorist? Who is he terrorizing? Is it somebody who lives in Abuja, in Asorok, that will now come and tell us who are here that Simon Ekpa is terrorizing us while we are here? Tell us, who is the one who's supposed to tell us who is at our own land? Prosecutor became dumbfounded. Today, walking on Muchukwu Kikabiama. So it did not end there. No. How can it end there? Pay attention. Now, somebody saying, well, I don't want to deviate for now. I don't want to deviate. Kamnyesiagi the lay down of what happened today, right? Nyesiagi the lay down of what happened today. Then we will now start looking into what has happened previously. So you see, they called him a terrorist, whereas our people are there celebrating him. Our people are there, live and direct, there with him inside the court, celebrating him. Some people are even fighting. Some people are even fighting to touch him. Like I said, I don't want to deviate first. Let me finish. Let me finish. We'll come back there. Our people are throwing punch today. Yesterday they fought. They seized somebody's phone. That one I didn't talk about it. I didn't talk about because I didn't want to raise dust. You understand me? They seized somebody's phone yesterday because they want to go inside the courtroom. Today they throw punch because I don't want to deviate. Today they throw punch today in the court. We will talk about that later, not now. Remember, I told you that the video of our PM, which you are seeing on your screen, we are going to revisit it later because he says something. We're going to revisit it. So not now. All right. So we continue. They now brought the witness. When they brought in the witness, they began to ask the witness some important questions. So the witness of our prime minister, of course, the first witness was our prime minister's witness, which I have already told us it was one of the 4 Biafrans that were arrested in November, together with our prime minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. So they began to ask him questions. They asked him so many questions. And then they are about, of course, what is happening in Biafra land and the atrocities being committed by the Nigerian security agents. Of course, the terrorist army, the terrorist police, the terrorist DSS, and other local groups carry arms to kill innocent Biafrans in Biafra land for fun. So he spoke also about the illegal roadblocks, the illegal checkpoint, which is now extortion point, extortion scenes, where the zoo, in which the zoo terrorists, soldiers and police are using to extort money and enforce the disappearances of the Biafran people in Biafra land. They now use it to kidnap Biafrans and collect ransom. In Biafra land, the young man spoke about these things and also made mentions of Iguacha, Aba in Abia State, and Imo State, including Anambra State, respectively. So, this is now the witness of our Prime Minister talking. So they asked him the witness, of course, if he has seen with his own eyes the atrocities or anything wrong that the Nigerian armed forces are committing in Biafra land. He said yes, that they used those illegal checkpoints to cause very huge traffic, very, very huge traffic, and most of times these illegal checkpoints lead to fatal accident, very, very bad accident in our land. So they also asked him if he has any personal experiences or any personal experience, like I mean, if he has been directly involved in any of these atrocities said to have been committed, of course, by the Nigerian security forces. You know, I don't like using the word security forces, by the Nigerian terrorist military and police in Biafra land. He said to them, yes. He told them that sometime in the past, when he traveled to Nigeria, he visited Nigeria sometime in the past, they stopped him at a place they called Control in Owerri. How many of you know a place called Control in Owerri? There's a place called Control in Owerri. Excuse me. So this our brother told the court that sometime in the past, they stopped him while he traveled to Nigeria. They stopped him at a place called Control. And then they asked him to park, which the way they usually do. He parked. They asked him to come down. He came down from the vehicle. Then they asked him for his driver's license, which he, of course, in actual sense, according to him, that they are not supposed to ask him for driver's license because it is not their job. It is not their job. And it's true. The people who are supposed to ask you for your driver's license are the traffic police. It is only left for traffic police to ask you for your driver's license, not ordinary cop. Ordinary police will now stop you and start asking you for your driver's license, ask you for all those, because the zoo is a lawless country. That is the reason why anybody can do anyhow they like and get away with it. You understand me? Ordinary police will stop you and start asking you for your ID card. What is the business with ordinary police with ID card? The people who are supposed to ask you for your any type of documentation are the immigration police, because there is the division of labor. Especially in democracy, there is division of labor. The only force that can stop you and ask you for any form of documentation are the immigration police, not ordinary civil police that's supposed to run around for, to maintain law and order. They have nothing to do with your documentation. And the only police force that can request for driver's licenses are the traffic police. But here in the zoo, the reverse is the case. As long as you are police, you can ask for ID card, you can ask for voter's card, you can ask for driver's license, you can ask for anything, including the soldiers. Nigerian army can stop you in the highway and ask you for your driver's license. Nigerian army, only in the zoological republic, because they all behave like animals. They all behave like animals, untrained animals. That is what you have in the zoo. So now they asked him for his driver's license, which he gave them, even though they are not supposed to. He obeyed and gave them his driver's license. Then they looked at the driver's license and they found out that the driver's license is a Finland driver's license, because this brother lives in Finland. He based in Finland. And then They cornered him. They cornered him by the side. They told him to come there by the corner, but the brother said he refused to go there with them because he knew that if he ever tried to allow them to corner him to where they wanted to take him to, his own is finished. They're going to drag him there. They're going to extort him. They're going to molest him. They're going to do everything inhuman to him until he pay millions to them. So he refused to go there with them. Then they asked him what happened. Then they started dragging him. You understand? They started dragging him. Drag him. Then they started arguing and dragging, pushing. They started pushing him. Then he was very, very lucky. He was very, very lucky that luckily to him, a man that knows him, a man who knows him, who happens to be a high rank officer as well, now saw them. The man was passing. The man was driving by and saw them. Then the man stopped. He came down from his car and started asking him what is going on. So he narrated his story to the man and told the man that he just arrived. He just arrived a few days ago back to Nigeria, and there is no way he would have had the opportunity to, to obtain his own Nigerian driver's license. Hence, the need of him to use the Finnish driver's license, which is not against the law. As long as the driver's license is valid, you can use it anywhere, especially when you are new in that country. If you are driving in Nigeria and you travel to abroad, you can also use your Nigeria's driver's license in abroad for few time until you can be able to obtain that country's driver's license. You understand me? That's what I believe. Now, the man now got angry. The man who knows him, his savior now, he became angry and then started, shouting at the criminal police officers, and then told them to order them to give him back his driver's license, and that is how God saved him that day. This is the not an eyewitness, the story of a victim in the court today in Finland. So they asked him if this is the way that the Igbo people have been treated in Nigeria, or this is the way they have been living in Nigeria. Is this the way they have been living, or the way they have been treated in Nigeria by the Nigerian state? He told them yes, that this is the way. This is how we, the Igbo people, have been living in or treated in Nigeria. But it became even worse after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed IPOB, of course, in 2012. After Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed IPOB, so the situation became even worse than before, because they now have the opportunity, they now have the reasons to unalive Igbo youths, to unalive Igbo people, molest Igbo people, especially the Igbo people. Yes, I'm talking about Biafrans as a whole, but the Igbos are the most hit people. They have the opportunity to unalive us, molest us, and do anything inhuman to us, because they now have opportunity, and they believe they now have reasons to do that with impunity because of IPOB, and especially after the proscription of IPOB as a terrorist organization. Please always remember to let me know when my voice stops coming out. Very, very important, because as you all know, we don't trust our network. So now, it did not end there. He also said that another experience he has had in the hands of the Nigerian terrorist criminal police is one of his own person, one of his friend that he knows very well, also got into the hands of these criminal police officers of the zoo. So they delayed him. They detained him. Of course, they detained him for a very, very long time, in order to they detained him in one of those illegal checkpoints. You understand? And at the end of the day, they extorted money from him. They extorted money from him before allowing him to go. So which has become a normal day-to-day life experience for all Biafran people, especially the Igbo people in Biafra land, in the hands of the so-called Nigerian security forces, which I call the Nigerian terrorist and jihadist military. So this is another experience that he has, but this one happened to his friend. Now, he also told them that most of these security officers who do these things to our people are from the north. They are from the north, mostly Fulani. So they do these things with to our people for fun. They do these things to our people for fun. In fact, when they send them to the east, remember sometime in the past, there's this a confession from a Nigerian soldier that said that anytime they send a soldier from the north coming to the east, he start dancing and jubilating, because he knows that the time for him to become rich has come. They come here, they extort our people, they unalive our people, they steal from us, they kidnap our people and take ransom. This is what Nigerian army and Nigerian police are doing to Igbo people in Biafra land. So when they post them to the east, they become very, very happy to come for coming to the east, because they know it is time for them to be rich. So they know that they are not coming to secure the people or secure the area from criminal elements, but to be rich, because they do these things for fun. They do these things for fun against our people. So they ask him, how do they know? How do they know? When I say they, I'm talking about the prosecutor. How do they know who is who? The prosecutor is asking him now, how do they know who is who? He told them that, look, it is very, very easy to differentiate or to identify the Igbo people. You understand? He told them that they can identify, they know who is who. They know how to identify anybody once they see them. Once they see you, they will identify you, because they will identify you because of our facial differences, because we look differently. We look different from other tribes. You understand? Of course, we all know that in Nigeria, if you see, it's easy to identify. If you see a Fulani man, you will know. If you see an Igbo man, you will know. If you see a Yoruba man, you will know. We all have our different facial structures. You understand? Although you know that the white people, it is difficult for them to know who is who, just like us. Like if I see if I see different white people, if I see like 5 different white men, unless I will take a very good look at them. Like I have to look at them properly for me to be able to differentiate, because they all look alike. They look like the same. You understand me? They look like the same. So, but in Africa here, if I see, even if I see a person who is not from Nigeria as a whole, I will still know that this person is not from Nigeria without that person speaking. You understand? With his facial look and the body build, I can be able to tell that this person is not from here. So he told them that it is very, very easy to identify who is who. So and also he told them that in some cases they also work with locals. You understand me? In some cases they also work with locals, especially in terms of translation, like if they want to, because some of these terrorists in military and police uniform are from the north. Some of them who come from the north, they don't go to school. They just recruit them. Some of them are Boko Haram, repentant Boko Haram. They don't go to school. They don't know how to speak. They can't even spell their names. You understand me? So when they arrive here, they look for some of them. They look for locals for translation in order to help them to translate. When, especially when they want to do those criminal transactions like extortion, or maybe when they want to bargain for ransom, they look for locals to help them to translate. Like if you remember the video we played last time about the what do they call it, the prelate. If you remember the video, the video of the Methodist prelate we played sometime a few days ago, the prelate said that according to him, they were, how many of them? But one of them, they were about 8. One, the leader, one of them, their leader, who is a little bit older than others, speaks Igbo. He said he speaks Igbo fluently. He's from the north, not from Cameroon. No, 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 no. He said he's from Was it Sudan? How many of you who can remind me? That prelate said he's from Sudan. Their leader is from Sudan, but was born and raised in Abia State, probably Lord Panta. He said that they rear cows. The father and the mother rear cows. They born him in Abia State, but they are from Sudan. I mean, who can remember? We just played that video not even up to 4 days ago. I think 4 or 5 days ago. We played that video during one of our program. We played that very video here. So the man from their leader made it very, very clear that, look, this is what is happening. You understand me? So that is exactly what our PM's witness told the court. So he also told them that sometimes they work with of course I've already told us about that. Sorry. So they asked him about issues of sit at home. Yes, they asked him about the issues of sit at home, and then he told the court that of course, as he said, he told them that, as he said in his previous appearance, because remember, he also appeared before previously during the previous trial of our prime minister last year. He was also a witness. So he told them in his previous trial that, first of all, the reason for sit at home in Biafra land is because they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is number one. And then people are sitting at home. People began to sit at home to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is the normal thing. And then sometimes they are afraid. They are afraid to come out, because when they go out, the same police officers will do what? Will arrest them. The same police officers are the ones that are going to kidnap them in the name of arrest. And then sometimes they start asking them why. They start interrogating them, asking them why did they come outside. So now, who is actually enforcing the sit at home? So the prosecutor now asks him, how did you then know that they are police officers? He told them that, look, they are the federal police officers. They are the federal police officers. There is a perception that these people are in the forest, but when you see a police officer, you will know. Like now in Finland, if you see a Finnish police officer, wouldn't you know? So to me, that question is just uncalled for. And then he went on to elaborate again on the issue of sit at home. He told the court that when our people became fed up, listen, when our people became fed up from the beginning, when the sit-at-home was invented, or when the sit-at-home began. Let me use the plain word. When the sit-at-home started in Biafra land, people became fed up, because what was happening is that when we came out to protest, the Nigerian police officers will start shooting us at the people. When we come out to protest in demand of freedom, then they shoot at us, they unalive us, they shoot at sight. This particular Nigerian terrorist army and police, they shoot at us with live ammunition and bullets. Now the people became fed up, and then we have to find a method. We found a method of sitting at home in order to prove to the world that we are still we can still do it unanimously, and of course with togetherness. Instead of us to go out there and get killed, then we better sit at home. Yeah, we better sit at home. That is the very first time, or should I say, the very first origin of sit at home in Biafra land. And of course, that is the truth. He couldn't have said it better. Now, it did not end there. The prosecutor asked him if there is any evidence of unaliving of the people when they come out to protest. He told them yes. There is, of course, there is a lot of evidence. Even that question doesn't even make sense to me. He told them there's a lot of evidences. So he made mention of Aba High School massacre, which our people gathered to pray. Our people gathered to pray in Aba High School. And then they sent the terrorist army. He told them that what happened there, they sent the terrorist army and police, the joint task force, they came there and Mawu people, which the video is also there. Now, he also told them that in any slightest thing, what they call provocation, or which there is nobody is provoking anybody, in any slightest thing, once our people gather, whether to pray or to have meeting or to protest, they will send their army to come and massacre people. They just come there and shoot sporadically and kill innocent Biafrans with impunity. These whole things are happening with impunity, and the world is not paying attention to this thing because they are using what they called media blackout. You understand? Please don't forget to always let me know once my voice is no longer coming out clear. Now, then the prosecutor claimed that the Biafrans who were somehow shot were violent. Imagine, were violent. And the witness told the court that it is a lie. It is a lie. There was nothing like being violent. Nothing, absolutely nothing like being violent. He told them that he doesn't see anything violent in what Biafrans are doing. You understand? Then the prosecutor tried to show a certain video that portrays something like violence. So the witness, the eyewitness, told the court that it is a lie. He also told them that most of the times, of course, the Nigerian security officers and Nigerian state themselves do a propaganda video or some propaganda videos just to cover up with their crimes and their criminal activities against the Biafran people. He also told them that he used, of course, the eyewitness now used an incident that happened sometime in the past in Owerri. How many of you remember when police officers unalive another police officer, a DSS officer in Owerri? How many of you remember? Please let me know in the comment section. There's a time in the past, couple of years ago, it really that incident trended very, very well on social media, where police officers unalive a DSS officer in Owerri, thinking that the man was the DSS officer was a IPOB member, was a Biafra agitator. How many of you remember it happened in Owerri sometime in the past? So this particular brother, this eyewitness, reminded the court that sometime in the past, police officers unalive a DSS officer in Owerri, thinking that he was a IPOB, agitator. It happened in Owerri, which trended so much. So now, before they know it, only for them now to find out that the man that they have unalived is a DSS officer. You understand why they believe that the man was a separatist agitator. So he told the people that sometime, even if they see small Biafran flag in your vehicle, you are not just in a trouble, you are in almighty mess. You are in almighty mess, and it could also cost your life. It could cost your life. The witness told the court live in the front of a prosecutor. They also asked him if there is anything like Boko Haram or whatever, anything like the Boko Haram in Southeast. So he told the court that in Southeast, of course, in Nigeria, you have Boko Haram, you have different, so many groups of terrorists coming from the north. But in Southeast, he told them that what we we have terrorists in Southeast, which are Fulani herdsmen. You understand? He told them we have them. We have terrorists in Southeast, which they call Fulani herdsmen. So what these herdsmen do, these Fulani herdsmen unalive our farmers. They go into the farmland, into our bushes, our farmlands, and unalive our farmers in Southeast. And sometimes they can also operate. He told them that they can also operate on the road. They do operate on the road. He also used his friend as an example. He told them that an incident that happened between Owerri Port Harcourt Road in the east here, where a friend of his mistakenly hit a Fulani cow, and of course they pulled out a dagger. You all know what is dagger. They pulled out a dagger to stab his friend. But luckily for him, he told the court that the guy already know what could happen. You understand? Because of course we all know Fulani. Once you have an encounter with them, the next thing they'll pull dagger. Even before now, they now have terrorist groups everywhere. It's always their lifestyle. The Northerners are like that. Once you have any small encounter with them, they pull up a dagger to stab you. So because the friend already knew that such a thing could happen, he now rushed to his car jack and used the jack to defend himself before people now gather to, of course, to rescue him from the hands of these Fulani terrorists, marauders in Biafra land. Now, he also told the court that his life is in danger. His life is in danger. That he has no place to go. He wants to take his children to Biafra land. He wants to take them home to their fatherland, right? Because the children want to go to their to their fatherland, to Biafra land, to see where their father comes from. He told the court, but he can't take them to Biafra land because we have been profiled. The Biafran people, especially the Igbo people, have been profiled in Nigeria. You understand me? By the DSS. So he told the court that sometime in the past, he traveled to Nigeria and a DSS officer stopped him at the airport and took his passport. The DSS officer who stopped him at the airport, after he has already been what do they call it, check out or what? After he's been checked out, you understand? Then a DSS officer stopped him and took his passport. A Nigerian passport, a Nigerian man took his passport and his bag and then they said they want to verify him. A DSS officer is verifying him. How can a DSS officer verify you? You are not an airport what do they call them? You are not an immigration officer. You are not an airport attendant. You are not there for anything. You are not an immigration officer. Nothing. And he has been stamped out. Then they took his passport and his bag that they want to verify him because he is an Igbo man. You understand? Because he's an Igbo man in his own supposedly country. So, so this is a problem. He told them this is a problem for us, the Biafran people, and especially the Igbos. We have been profiled. We are not safe. We are not safe at all, at all. So even some of their agents, he told them that even some of their agents abroad, especially there in Finland, also give information to the Nigerian security agents, which of course they are terrorists. So they give information, their information to the Nigerian security agents. Once you travel down to the zoo called Nigeria, they tag you IPOB and a terrorist. They call you a terrorist, and then they do everything inhuman to you. You understand? So he told them that we are not safe. That is what we need. That is why one of the reasons why we need Biafra, because we are not safe in Nigeria. We are not safe in Nigeria. Nobody is even talking about the what do they call it? The marginalization. We are not talking about marginalization. If we talk about marginalization, nobody is going to die because of marginalization. There's no way we die because of marginalization. No way, no chance. So after the testimonies of the witness of our prime minister, there was a break. They told everybody to go outside for a break, and then after that, they said they are going to bring the DOS, the Nigerian witness, which is the DOS members, which our brother has told us. Of course, they have done their own testimony. They are our PM said everything is okay. We haven't really had, the testimonies of the DOS members. So I don't know if they went there, if they changed their tone, which I don't believe, because I've already told us that they are working with Chike. Chike doesn't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dead. You understand me? So there's no way the people who are working with Chike Dozie would want Mazi Simon Ekpa alive. Even this current DOS, if you see that the man has been making statements all along, not that even the last one they made, they threatened us. They threatened us. The last statement they made, I think that was day before yesterday. They threatened us. On top of it, was it either day before yesterday or yesterday? They threatened us, but it's just that I don't want to be. I chose me nailing down because as far as I'm concerned, they are irrelevant. You understand me? They are completely irrelevant. They can run mad on social media. They are completely irrelevant. So, I don't know what is contained on the statement of the testimonies of the Nigerian eyewitnesses, Nigerian agent, the DOS members who came, because the court asked our people to stay outside while they take their own testimony. But if there's a way their testimony is leaked, is given to me, and if I am told to tell our people, I will still say it. I will still tell us either right now before the end of this very program, or maybe in our the second session, or even moving forward. Anytime, any day, I will do the needful. So we are going to watch some of the videos, and then okay, there are let me, before playing some of these other videos, let us first of all briefly analyze this very video.
Yes. So, and we are going to win this.
He said the truth has come out. Eziokwu apụtaghị ife. I told you that they played so many videos today. So many videos, a lot of, not all, actually in Kapolo today about the young ones, the young videos. So he said the truth has come out because there is no more technical glitches. That thing that the zoo was planning and concocting with the prosecutors have failed. It has failed completely. It has failed woefully. So there is no more technical glitches. No more technical glitches. So the truth has come out. And our PM said, we are going to win this case. You understand? Now, pay attention. Today. I don't want to go there. Because if I go there, oh my word. Oh my word, Ndibani. Hello, Melo.
Oke mgbu agịlịga alụsị na-ebu onwe ya.
Biko ndị na-eji ike ya eme program unu kwụsị ya biko ke ya bụ onye nke anyị na-eji na-eme program atọ na atọ.
Did you see that? I don't know. Oh. Mazi Simon Ekpa said once upon a time, he said that he takes word from the heart of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, let me tell us this thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that Biafra struggle, Biafra restoration is God's ordained. Listen. Somebody say that will play it for us. The mother. You people cannot stop amusing me. Look at like that will play it for us. Lion Biafra. Don't worry, Ada will show us. Wahala be like bicycle. Na lekono mpa bụ ma aja adịghọ ya. Aja adịghị ọkọ ya bikono. Aja adịghọ ya. Bikono ka unu na-emekwa kọmentị. Na ka ọ na-abụ nchọrọ ikwu ọkọm n'ọnụ. Support on this very struggle na agwa nọ n'akịlị Nigeria siri ike nke ikpeazụ a. Support all this very struggle, not this this particular program. Yes, support on it. Ya bụ na obi aṅụrị na-akpa gị n'ife na-emenụ ya na if the way our PM si na emeli ndị iro. Support this very program. Yes, and we do a lot to keep all these things running. Support this very program in any way you can. We have super chat there. We have super thanks. We have super gifts. Support the program. All the very, very important. I will appreciate it as well. So, our Prime Minister say, na iwe mmeli. Ọ sị na iwe mmeli. Then when you folk here, let me take it back a little bit.
biko ndị na-eji ike ya eme program unu kwụsị ya biko ke ya bụ onye nke anyị na-ejizi na-eme program atọ na atọ ọ na-akwado anyị ha ya eme.
Now, our PM said that he said he usually take words from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's heart. When he said this thing, some of the DOS criminals were like, oh my God, what is this guy saying? They sent their earats on social media. Febidona Aboja. He said he's taking word from Mazi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the prison. How can you take word from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the prison? And I work and get on social media because they are dumb. They don't know. They are dumb. They don't know. For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, see the Biafra restoration is God's ordained. Or if Chukwuye Jakia we man Chukwuye Jakia select and the lead. The people that will lead his people to freedom, to the promised land. God will choose them. And most times when they speak with most times when they speak in parables. You understand? They speak in parables. So when he said that does not mean that Mazi Sam Ekpa will go to DSS dungeon, because that time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in DSS. That does not mean that Mazi Sam Ekpa Njoku will now disappear from Finland to DSS dungeon to take words from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No. Because the heart is connected. The spirit is connected. He knows exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can do. He knows what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot do. The spirit is connected. He knows what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot do. He knows the words that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can say if he was outside. So he said those words. He knows what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have in his heart. He picked those words from the heart of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even without him being in the SS dungeon. He picked those words and he said it. Alana abande DOS. Alana abafa. They become mad and fana yala na social media. Now, I told us the other day when they brought Kenya, Mpa Mazi Sam Ekpa Njoku, I told us what happened. I told her that Mazi Sam Ekpa Njoku can never be in support of this movement. Imagine Mazi Sam Ekpa Njoku was told, okay, nekwe, somebody takwunya something nantio. Agwa kwaya onye mele ifa. Nezie Mazi Sam Ekpa kwuru, ono or say uno ejizi na Kenya eme program. No ife jogburu onwe ya na njọ. Imagine na agwazili ya onye jizi mpa ya nwa wee mee program. Imagine na agwazili na okwu tax osisi ekwukwana na social media na na-atụrụ ya ego tax. Ma ọ na-achọrọ ịtụrụ ya ego tax. Na-ekwukwana anything like that because it's not ọ dịghị mma ịnụ na ntị ma ya fọzikwe na mmadụ pụta sị tụwa ego tax na aka ụdị akụkọ ahụ akọ. Imagine na agwali ya those things. Ma ọ na-agwali ndị na-eme ife anwa. Ma ọ na-agwali onye kpọpụtalụ Kenya na social media na-agbọ ya ajụjụ tax. Imagine na agwali ya those things. Ọ bụzi agwazi onye mele ya. Ọ bụzikwa onye nọ dị na-ebi ya ọma. Na-ebi ya ọma. PM odogwu. Imagine na agwali ya those things. Onye na-eme ife anwa. Imagine otu obi ya dị ya. Imagine what will be his reaction. Man, the problem with these people is that what they do, they don't see it. They don't see anything bad or anything evil that they do, even though you come to their program to correct them, they fight you. They can never come down to analyze things for you, address you properly. Never. It's either they cut you off, as long as you don't support their stupidity, it's either they cut you off or they insult you. They don't need anybody with different ideology, with a divergent view. They don't need it. They will castigate you, they will cut you off. Imagine that Maazi Simon Ekpa was told who is doing that. Imagine what would have happened today. You understand me? But they were in court yesterday calling Adade Olamma Afa, telling Adade Olamma, telling Maazi Simon Ekpa Njoko that Adade Olamma is the biggest problem that we have in this struggle. Somebody says, stop Keonya Adelo. Stop the fight, Biafra unite, respect PM order. You are stupid. Very, very idiotic. You were there yesterday. Somebody was telling PM that Adade Olamma is the biggest problem that we have in this very struggle. Didn't you hear it? You should go to their platform and tell them to what they did is evil. In the court, somebody told our prime minister that Adade Olamma is the biggest problem that we have in this very struggle. What did you do? These are hypocrites. Hypocrites in the highest order, and I don't tolerate hypocrites. I hate hypocrites. I hate hypocrites with passion. Yesterday is not today. Yesterday is not, sorry, yesterday is not last year. Yesterday is not January. Yesterday is not any time, in the past. Yesterday is just a few hours ago from this minute. Somebody was telling our prime minister, and at the end, they will still come and tell you, PM say you should stop fighting. Whereas they are fighting you already. If even in the court, they are fighting you. They told our PM, mention the name publicly, that Adade Olamma is the biggest problem we have in this very struggle. Did you tell them that what they did is evil? Did you? Did you ever tell them that what they did is evil? Did you go to their platform and write that rubbish you are writing, that what they are doing is evil? Let me play that again in case you didn't watch it.
Oh my God. From Australia?
Yes. Oh my God.
Wrote Thursday also. I'll see.
Odogwu, Adade Olamma kwụsị ịgba mgba na social media. Adade Olamma is number one.
Did you hear that? Adade Olamma is the number one problem we have. Did you hear it? Did you?
Odogwu, Adade Olamma kwụsị ịgba mgba na social media. Adade Olamma is number one.
Did you hear that? Adade Olamma is number one problem we have in this struggle, inside the court. And Adade Olamma was not even there. Adade Olamma was outside when this thing happened, because initially I was thinking that she was there. Or the letter Kagwalum that Adade Olamma was outside. You understand? Did you tell them? Did you tell them? Did you tell them? You should go and tell them and stop being a hypocrite. Being a hypocrite is evil, in case you don't know. If we forge or you forge, if we forge or you forge, if we honey forge or you forge. Simon Ekpa Njoko na court na ata na fighting for Biafra. Somebody put that there na agwa na court today ebe ọ na-enwere bụ onwe ya. That's na Adade Oramma is the biggest problem that they have in the struggle. And then you didn't go to their platform to tell them that what they did is evil. Oya jobro nwa na njọ. Kita na PM ekwukwana again today. PM ekwugo today that onye akpọpụtakwana Kenya na social media again. Onye anwakwara akpọpụta Kenya na social media because Kenya bụ onye nke anyị nọ ka ọ ghara ịkwụsị support ihe a na-eme. Who brought Kenya on social media? Imagine agwazi PM na akpọpụtakwala a top commander na BLA ebe a nọ n'agha kpọpụta na social media na-agba ya question ebe a ga-atụnye ego. Imagine what will be the reaction of PM. If when you see evil, you condemn it. That is the only way you can live long. When you see evil, you condemn it. Is it right? Is it right to go in the court to start telling our prime minister that Adade Oramma is the biggest problem that we have in this very struggle? Is it right? Is it right? So anyway, I just spoke about this briefly because of the word of our prime minister here. Understand?
Yes, give it to her. Yes.
Odogwu kaliri odogwu. Mmụọ na-apụ apụ ka ịwụ. Oke mgbu agịrịga. Ọ kata ofie. Mmụọ ka ịwụ nna m.
M ga-eme ka ndị ala udo mara kwa na anọ m with yes, anọ m with lie.
Ọ sị mmeri bụ nke anyị. This is the main issue here. Na mmeri bụ nke anyị. Maazị Simon Ekpa Njoko Ọbata Obi ese na mmeli bụ nke anyị. This is the main issue. I spoke about that because ọ bụ na m ekwughọ about it. If I don't speak about that Kenya side because ejigo that in my program. That program akpọpụtalụ Kenya na-agba ya ajụjụ tax. Ejigo m ya mee program and all recent is a recent program which I cautioned them. Of course, they can never take they can never take responsibility. They can never take correction. Because after that, my program, they still went on to their program to say I was against it because they did what I cannot do. That is the statement. They went to their program the following day after can condemn Chalife family with Kenya. They went on to say the following day that I was against it because I could not do what they did, or that they did what I could not do. As if na ulu ngelite ekpopta Kenya na social media. The only person ya bụ mkpọta na my platform onye m boost bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Maazị Simon Ekpa Njoko has always been on my platform. You understand me? So the only person here now, nafu muzzle, I may go the biggest thing, but Nnamdi Kanu na my platform. Only that. You understand me? So popta Kenya na me interview oya nyem followership, koya nyem boost, koya nyem credibility, koya kedi for ye nyemo. Absolutely nothing. So they went there, instead of them to pick correction, they went there to their platform to say that that I am against it because they did what I cannot do. You understand me? So that is exactly the problem that we are passing through here. So I'm going to open the line, but let me warn first. Anybody who is calling must concentrate with what has happened here today. The words of our Prime Minister, which he let us know that we are winning. The truth has come up, including the every single thing that I have, talked about concerning what happened today in the court. So that is what I want us to concentrate. Any other thing outside that is not allowed. I say what I said because if I fail to say it, my heart will not be at peace because I like to speak the truth. If I don't speak the truth, I won't be at peace because this is happening currently, not before. If it's before, that would be different thing, but it's happening now. It's now, not before. So, but because I wouldn't like to escalate matters, that's why I wouldn't like anybody who calls on phone to say something outside what has happened in the court today.
Ị ga-etinye microphone wee na-agwa ha maka ha enweghị
Odogwu
ọbata obie ihe eli ọba ukolo mmụọ oke mgbu agịlịga alụsị na-ebu onwe ya.
Biko ndị na-eji ike ya eme program unu kwụsị ya biko ke ya bụ onye nke anyị na-ejizi na-eme program atọ na atọ ọ na-akwado anyị ha ya eme bịa
odogwu karịrị odogwu mmụọ na-apụ apụ ka ịwụ oke mgbu agịrịga ọkata obie mmụọ ka ịwụ nna m
ga-eme ka ndị ala udo mara kwa na anọ with yes anọ with Odogwu live anọ with Odogwu live ebe
odogwu karịrị odogwu mmụọ ka mmụọ.
It doesn't matter how long it takes.
Odogwu tiri ha mgbada nwụrụ anwụ n'isi.
He said it doesn't matter how long it takes, that at the end of the day, eziokwu apụtaghị ife. Eziokwu apụtaghị ife. I love that word. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but at the end of the day, eziokwu apụtaghị ife. The line is open for those who want to make comment. You can call now and make your comment because as long as I'm concerned, I'm bossing. I am bossing. Meanwhile, let me use this medium to recognize and appreciate those that have supported me. Sonny, thank you for the super chat you've given me. Sonny again, thank you for the super chat. Dreamy Queen, thank you for the super chat. Please support this very program. It cost me a lot to do this long program. 2 hours, 3 hours program. It's not easy. It cost me a lot. Please support the program. I will appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. The line is open for those who want to make comment. Please call now because very soon we'll be rounding up. And then not only that, we will also be coming back for the second part of today's session. We'll be coming back soon. I've got more videos which I'll be showing us moving forward. So if you have anything to say concerning today's proceeding, you can call now because very soon I'll be shutting down. All right. Yes, call on WhatsApp, please go ahead. Oh, we missed him. Hey, the catcher. Watching a Ganiru.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. Dear Friday night, we say when something to say. Some people, some people like us, like me, I'm now when they break. Because he any condition, ife meru. Because the truth to boom, ni how email analyze now. Each ekute ka ekube also the victory. Mere na the same court. Ni onye ọbụna. So ọbụna ekwu na ekwu victory. Aye ekwu ye I mention here because mere na public, and the other was not there, and they have betrayed makono honso. Betrayer kaine kaya na akwafa. Kaya kusi betrayer. No betrayer buene destroyed this struggle. You can't give us condition in don't say it, don't bring it up at all. You can't give your follower. Here you know in a platform give today as this moment to book because now that door fits already to give us exactly what we needed. Because I be your followers, we are also her fans. So when a condition they like this, I in a water nankegi, in any ID information, you cannot give us. Emma, different like see. Let me tell you, upon naturally he sit up this time, Akwafu ya Simon neku, ole sopota, ole Simon opota, jirakia, were respect, nyeku, onyo bona respect, rudie na kipaza, respect ya da, mwenwe hosto, 90% respect, we come other down because iye ni ne ma dabu because of Simon. Disgrace and insult. Ndinken goes in a white camera. Na analyze that. Na talk rubbish. Onwere omu. Because on a sorrow Biafra. Oh, they see. Only open a truck and on a program. I will stop. But do you know the truth? I must speak it as it is. Makarune me Biafra unite. Omen for a long time. Let us come out and stop this nonsense. We are betraying ourselves. And that's okay, Kuya. Open a choke, Kuya, Chacha. Open, I see, I chop me, that's bridge hitting. Manasemu, enough is enough until Biafra in Atasemu, Nekusep on my platform. But can the truth of the matter, if we don't call this a spade this way this time, Simon put up continue now. We can't move forward. Why are we pampering evil? Can they be found a pamper evil? Family na ganihu. Can they be found a massage evil? Now massage.
Oh, we missed her. We missed her. We lost her. You, Edika, you can call back. Call her back. I want her to conclude so that I can respond. Ganil, what happened? How did Manaka strong clean?
I'm more the same thing. Attack and my bobbery here. So can Befra Unite, Can go Igbo. How go here and then a comment section. You see, know the see. Obu no bo makotogu bem. Put a fool in a this struggle. Only a man a dabu ofen kupu. I'm about the truth. Obu no bo no dogwa ye kwe kan puta na this struggle. Una man a dadora mabu. Ona enye unu ti unu na anwụ. Nye unu na aracha. Una ta salad na akwa. Because kangwa the like me, I'm a God of justice. Little God of justice. See, anything injustice. How can you show people going to Simon happy betray their sister? None of Finland the sins. On a Finland in Simon Bunea Konaya. I don't want how because somewhere that passion. As I say, Punya Kagini were me. I see Adaye Kwe, I am Nanke. I am no Yanaka, I genuine and Kada. I am genuine and Kada. Can go give better unite. Ona bana omuchan one is Zununo. Mamu ye honi simbaka, a Zununa Haganihu. Umunna, where that family were gorgy. Enemy say we family are gorgy. Man, only one person in the family. I'm an understanding for truth. And it's choka, it's choka, waka. If we be, ụfọdụ ji ikwu okwu na meeting ha sị nna chekwa na-adụkọ kasị na nwa ya nwoke ka isi gbaka na ya anata echi ma akwụkwọ ihe ị na-ekwu ebe a. If they will compose themselves, Ada is that upright woman. Nobody can change it. That is her nature. And we're not going to do anything with it. We're going to follow her the way she is because she is the right source. You are a man. We understand you very well. We are happy with you. But allow us for this time, God. I follow this our prime minister. This our prime minister made a lot of mistakes. How push you get there? Or be in the open. Because of the not please Ndara. Ndine destroyer. Most of my ada senderia and say onye na-enyere aka. Only care somehow. And we na abuse this woman. Na hatugharịa ya n'ụdị ọzọ. Ụfọdụ sị na my bedroom voice. My nkewa. Because they are so shameless. And you want us to keep massaging all this nonsense? Na kata ma kampo na this struggle. Nke ame hanapam. I swear to God, I will go away. I will walk away all the days of my life.
Edeka cool down, Butu. Cool down. Let me talk to you briefly before taking another call. If you're not there, but I want you to understand something. First of all, we are not massaging anything. We are not massaging any truth or massaging any lies. The first reason why, I have two main reasons why I said.
If I am mad in a day by Biafra Unite, you are an evil man. Imagine.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, my sister.
Biafra Unite, God bless you. Just continue with your program.
No, get into a quick. We're gonna let me address you.
We're not gonna let them this time. I swear, we're not gonna let them this time.
Let me address you. Quick, we're gonna. You were talking. I listened to you. I'm a very good listener. I'm somebody who listens very well. No, relax. A lot of people, all the people who are listening, are you expecting everybody to support you? People have their different.
No, at all.
People have their different opinion, and
of course,
I'm someone who don't fight people because of their opinion, but I address
exactly.
So
exactly.
The thing there is this: there are two main reasons why I said what I said. That when somebody calls, they should speak about what happened in the court, and leave the matter of this individual. So number one reason is this. In fact, two of them, the two reasons are almost equal. But let me say the number one. Our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa Njoko, has told us that talk did not come today. That talk come a long time ago. And I am the one who announced it. He told us that I could say media war. Yotago. And I decided to respect that his word. That is number one. Then, secondly, okay, even on that first one, he knows the reason. The reason I balo media war with Nyawa no webo Mazi Simon Ekpa. I balo media war very well with DOS. By media war very, very well with Ifeanyi Ejiofor. By media war, I can abokwa media war today with Nigerian politicians, especially the Igbo politicians. So, Nyawa no webo PM, my reason why Ojuesi I could say about war based on my born for now. Ogo potazie. N'anya let me tell you something. Ndekwe na public and that chunk mark ya one place. Edeka mark ya. PM pụta. If with this media war osise kwụsị, I agba media war no with this. If with these groups na ake
Ọmakwanu.
no, nyawa no
Ọmakwanu.
ma.
Ọmakwanu ihe na-abịanụ.
No, gente. Ka ngwa gị ife a na-agwa gị na mark ya ofu ebe. Nyawa no nwe ebido the media war. Gente. He himself will start this media war. And na-ekwe na public.
Ọmakwanu ihe na-abịanụ.
Nyawama. Oh, we just saying nyawama because I know every single thing na-aga na Finland.
Okay.
Nyawama, he knows. In a good anya na court and throughout yesterday, ndị niile bịalụ no man this na ha bụ USB something. The only person PM biri ọma yesterday bụ Professor Chioma Ekpa. Only one person PM biri ọma nya bụ Chioma Ekpa.
Exactly.
Every other person there bụ knock ka ọ na-enye ha chop knock ma ọ bụ okwe ha n'aka from a distance. Ịghọtago? So, Ibioma ha agwụgo nke a Ghana is now a thing of the past. And especially yesterday bụ na ha juru ka igwurime. Ịghọtago? So he knows. And nekwanya ka ngwa gị, those people understood with the body language of our PM. They knew that there is problem for them. Imefe family. After the second session, well, 1 hour's meeting, fag upon so gabido meeting.
Okay.
Kanga wa fara, mandi nke ekpu okpu ndị igwe anama onye chiri ha. Kanga afara, fancha niile, muche, fagano so gabido meeting. Na kotu, fagano so. The third session, Fabahoya. They did not enter the third session.
Okay, now.
These people did not go in the third session after that 1 hour lunch break. They never went in again. Uche seba 1 hour. Uche did not stay there.
Imagine.
He went to seba 1 hour. If I'm he started pestering on the lawyer. Konatan lawyer number ya. Uche lolo yesterday. All Uche yesterday. Uche juebe na court yesterday. Buko natalo Ngozi Orabeze lawyer number lawyer Obatobi. Yeah, be Yotago. And the bido tata nechi gawa na watch it tweet Ngozi Orabeze. Ihe Uche runya ndekwe na public na let everybody hear. If Uche lolo yesterday bụ ịnatalụ Ngozi Orabeze number lawyer. Yeah, Uche runya.
Okay.
And the moment on that number, after that 1 hour break, Uche disappeared or Bayeta Zila. Uche never stay till the end of the court. The other remaining ones. Yes, the remaining ones not the meeting and Messia the entire court case after that very 1 hour break. And is outside, make the meeting outside and finish the court session. They were not. They didn't go again for the entirety or the remainder of the proceedings. So even na PM no onwe na media work na abia. Mana onwe reason o ji wee sisi kwụsị media war for now. You understand me? He has a reason. Ka ọ pụtago o kwukwelu nya sị na ọ pụta na ọ ya agba onye ọbụla ọ bụ na ọmahọ na ya agba media war o nwere ike isi gị na ọ pụta na ọ ya agba onye ọbụla ọgwụ ya o nwere ike ịgwa iche na like that. So he knows and ọ makwara aka ya ọ makwara ndị enie na-alụsigolo onwe ha nyegoro onwe ha position and titles all this DPM and all that. Ọ mara they will fight him. He knows that they are going to fight him. Oge nkere no nwe is
the woman can ewepụta enye new people equipment to open YouTube now as I'm talking to you.
Good. So
Makagini on a Simon.
yes. So now PM knows. Oh my Abia. He knows what is coming.
Can you not sponsor the woman? Or you not sponsor the other Nigerian government?
So
then you go to a sponsor there.
The reason onwe reason ya o ji wee sị anyị pipe godu n'ilo ka ọ pụta ịghọtago ọ pụtazie ọgba onye ọbụla ọgwụ ya then I want to chelo. I'm still giving you my two reasons. So that is why I want to respect his decision. Yotago.
Yes.
Most of the times people they talk to me anyhow, they insult me anyhow, I don't respond. The only reason why I responded, I didn't even respond to Vam. The only reason why in Jewel my program Vambo, first of all, up Kenya, which I know he has crossed the line. I know that I know very well that one can never happen. That was the first time Mpotalo na-ekwu mee program gbasara Vam. Second time Obogo Potalo bịa claim ọnọzi ndị Brigi bụ ndị organized protest with Simon Ekpa's friends in Finland, which I know is a typical lie. In that one metotalo directly because I know everything about the protest. I know when it started. They were never there. Mama Dabo was never there. Van was never. I know when we brought them in. I know. So that one got me provoked. That was second time Putaluku Okuya. When I got that. So yeah. So now every other things all those things are on social media. I come out the honey. I don't delve into those minor issues. So this is number one. I want to respect the opinion of our prime minister. Number one. Then number two reasons in these people na my platform, but I don't see them as people that I'm supposed to descend so low to be talking to.
Exactly. I understand that part. Exactly.
So more afutali as more myself to their level. That's
already
I don't like talking about them.
Already Biafra Unite already Kangwa Gezoku emebe hoge 3/4 ihe mere ada a na-eme ada n'ịntanetị ka na-eme rota.
Yeah.
Since the Simon nna makwa ihe eji nwanyị ihe ndị USB ji nwanyị eme n'ịntanetị.
I know that's why so that's why you see me.
That's why Ojiabo ada for some of those things on Madukobu. Iwe weye obiano revenge to obere. And the others kuzi obere revenge to attack. I disagree with that.
No,
Simon Pota. Nkegi diche I maka iseme I maka iseme nkegi diche.
Father de Orama, I understand her position very well. Inekwane for that na the video that I played of the one that happened yesterday was Ada de Orama that they mentioned her name to in order to cholo yabo Kamazi Simon ka PM
condemn
more other publicly. Oh yeah, you were that camera na video PM where go na Ada de Orama bo the biggest problem. The biggest problem found on this struggle. Oh yeah, you made that thing. You're quite the same thing. They did it to me in the media. They did it to me.
And the Biafra Unite. What shaki fun? Oh, ndị opuna na-ekwu eziokwu nọ na Simon bụ ndị a na-achọ ka ha dọtuo by all means.
Oh yeah, that one in a nanya to go mebelo or obido today. So my sister I got mana these two reasons in your logo, but the reason That's my reason.
She respond, don't respond.
No,
Someone control
no,
the
for
whole
that one,
situation.
Ekugom already said that now I did not open platform for anybody. Yotago, Ekugom knew already. I did not open platform for anybody, and I am not in control of any. I am not in control of what people do or say on their platforms. That one Ekugom knew already long time ago.
Dear friend, I tell when you see the woman that is talking now is DOS.
Sometimes I know my sometimes Udo the Dalo. Udo. Sometimes I don't read comment unless more when I don't na comment and be pay what attention na comment. Or maybe info maybe caller just a second. Just a second. So sometimes I don't even read comment, you know. Oh well, the two things never attract in the comment section. Number one, when I'm expecting a response in the comment section, that is when I look at the comment section. If I'm expecting a response, but when send there is caller, can you mute yourself because we're not inside the gap. So Obuna always send them super chat because super chat message na aga one side on aga n'akụkụ on a when notification on from my studio super chat message and when notification. So when I send it in super chat, then that attracts me. But every other comment mmadụ na-eme ọ bụ mụ ka a na-emeli ya onye a na-akọrọ onwe ya akọ. All right, call on WhatsApp, please go ahead. Onye ọbụla wele 2 minutes because ka anyị gbuo ya nkenke.
Okay, Ndewo Biafra Unite. Onye na-akpọ afam bụ Ekwensu. Yes, and so you must have heard my name. I'm calling. First of all, I want to thank you for what you're doing and for bringing the breakdown of all the court proceeding to Biafrans through your platform. I want to thank you that. The reason why I'm calling is I want to make something very clear, and I want Biafra to get this message very clear. We are no longer an agitation group. We are no longer an organization. What our Prime Minister Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoku was to move us into a new dimension, which is the Biafra Republic government in exile. And when you run a government, there are laws that guides that government, and that laws must be respected. I hear a lot of people on your platform addressing Raphael as information minister, and I'm come out here to make it clear and plain. Raphael is not an information minister. The only position that the government recognized that Raphael is still holding is the assistant information minister. The process by which he was made that information minister, it's not in accordance with the law of Brigi or the law of or the bylaws that governs the Brigi official. So please, if we are going to unite, we are uniting in accordance with the law, under the law. There's not going to be any unity based on emotion or based on you are my brothers, you are my sister. Once you cross the line and you've done anything to sabotage Biafra that has gone against our law, we are not welcoming that unity because they are the reason why we are where we are today. They are the reason why the Prime Minister is passing through what is passing through today. So please, Brigi is what is defending the Prime Minister in Finland. The likes of Raphael and his daddy and his mommy, and the person of Iman and the rest of them, fought so hard to make sure that Brigi was never fixed. Fought so hard to make sure that anything that the Secretary General and the Foreign Affairs Minister are trying to do to make sure that Brigi is in the right standing. Of course, we know what Ogi and Ngozi did. They did a lot of damage, most especially Oge did, by making Brigi document a caricature. But good men and women of good conscience within the government made sure that they rectified that issue. And that's why the reason today you see the Prime Minister standing gallantly in the court, because he knows that those who are handling the affairs of Brigi, and the likes of Professor Choma, Dr. Bryson, and also other people I'm not going to mention, they have done a great job to make sure that Brigi is standing strong, and the PM knows that Brigi is defending him. Because without Brigi, they wanted to isolate our Prime Minister. That was why Ngozi Oge, the likes of Vam, Emma, and the rest of them were attacking Brigi, because they know that this is what is going to defend the Prime Minister in court. But the good men and women stood their ground and said, no, Brigi must be fixed. And today, Brigi is being fixed and the Prime Minister is standing gallantly. So please, nobody should make that mistake to address anybody by whatever title that they have not ascertained through the right due process. So I just say, let me come out here and make it clear. And the attack, they can continue attacking those who they know that are doing the right thing. But at the end of the day, they cannot break our resolve, because we must be victorious, and indeed, Biafra will be free. This woman, Professor Choma, Dr. Bryson, they attacked them so much. They bastardized them, they dragged their name to the mud, but they stood their ground. And today, who is winning? Raphael was one of those fighting them, calling them sabos, calling them all sort of names, dragging the name of that family. Even Honorable Obi, they were dragging these people. Today, who are the people winning? Because only the truth will always stand the test of time. So I just want to come out here and tell you, Raphael is not an information minister. That information minister was given to him by Ima, and which goes against the law of the Brigi bylaw. Because before any position can be ascertained, the internal affairs department within Brigi organizes a due process that is supposed to take him to that position. So these are just power monger drunk people. They should not come out here and be deceiving people. Thank you.
Hold on. Are you aware? First of all, are you a cabinet member? First of all,
I will not say that, but I'm not a cabinet member, but I'm equal. So I work in the media.
No, forget about the name. It's not my problem. Why I ask you if you're a cabinet member, because I want to ask you something. That's why I ask you if you're a cabinet member. I want to ask you something.
Okay, I'm listening. Yeah.
Are you a cabinet member?
Okay, yeah. Yes, you can go ahead.
It's just a simple and harmless question. So, are you aware? Did you watch a program where the person you are talking about, you're mentioning his name, said that it was Mazi Simon Ekpa himself, the Prime Minister, gave him the position of Information Minister?
I listened to that broadcast, and this is one of the reasons I'm coming out here. You understand? This is one of the reasons I'm coming out on your program. This is the first time I'm calling your program after our Prime Minister was arrested in Finland. And it is important that Biafra know the truth and stop addressing people. There's no difference between Ngozi calling herself DPM, Oge calling himself PM, and Raphael calling himself Information Minister. These are just positions that they gave to themselves.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Okay, thank you, and thanks for what you are doing. Please, Biafrans, be careful who you listen to. Be careful the kind of information you consume, because at this point in time, the enemies are out here to deceive as much as they can. So please, let us be focused. You understand? Let us be focused. We are going to unite. but we are uniting under the law. Anything that has gone against the law, you don't have any unity to do with those people, because in countries that are sovereign, there's what they call espionage. Any citizen is caught in that act of espionage, you become a number one enemy. And these are the kind of things that the likes of Uche and the rest of them have committed. So you cannot come and tell me to unite with a Sabo that is still sabotaging today. We are only going to unite.
Mazi, based on what you said, okay, for this platform will Biafra Unite. And then
yes, Biafra Unite.
And then I have already I don't normally like to use the word prophesied or prophecy or even predicted, because I don't predict. Before I say something that is somehow unique or somehow please, can you mute yourself a little bit? There's noisy coming from your end. So anytime I say something unique or something mysterious, I don't say it from the point of prediction. But the word that I don't like using is prophecy, because I'm not a prophet, and I don't plan to become a prophet anytime soon or anytime in my life. So I have said it that the house of God, the house of Biafra, will reunite again for the final push of the restoration of the kingdom of God on earth, which is Biafra land. I have said it. I've said it countless times in recent times. So that word means a lot, and I saw it coming. I saw it coming, and it's coming with force. It's coming with speed. But one thing is for sure: this house of God reuniting for the final push for the restoration of Biafra in our lifetime. There are people that can never, no matter what happened, they can never be part of this unity that we're talking about, even though my name is Biafra Unite. These are people that, listen, onye balumegbe ama homombo, are they possible? The people that have brought ruins to the house of God can never be among those that will reunite it. It's not possible. The people who brought ruins into the house of God, into this very circle, this very building that our Prime Minister used his blood to build, which we all helped him to build together since 2021, almost 6 years along the line. All of a sudden, a very few tiny number of people brought ruins into this very house. There is no amount of unity or begging can bring these very few individuals into the house of God. Never. Can never happen. So, but for the reuniting the children of God, it is coming imminently. Thank you, my brother. God bless you for your call.
Biafra Unite, sorry, let me just say one last thing, then I will leave. And Biafrans, I want to just let you know, because it's very important they know who they are listening to. You see, whatever that is going on in court today is because of people putting effort. People that you don't see, they're putting a lot of effort. Most especially, the reason why you see the lawyer representing our PM in Finland today is so bold is because of Briggy, the original Briggy. You understand? Brought in an international lawyer. This same lawyer, Raphael, and his group fought against it. If you notice, in the first 2 days of the court hearing, there was an international observer from the United States. It was through that international lawyer and through a coalition called IFC that brought in that international observer. And today, one of the American media called Newmax is now reporting about Biafra. It was through this same international lawyer. Raphael and his group, they fought against this international lawyer. They fought against this IFC. And they also even fought against those who were taking care of the legal proceedings for the PM to make sure that he gets the fair hearing that he's experiencing today. So that should tell you all you need to know. So please be careful who you listen to. A lot of these people are wolves in sheep clothing, masquerading, as our people will say. Maramaraniwu bompitinazu. Ndewunu. Taalunu. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you. God bless you. Because no onye poya wa eribo kwa munni otutu. I've not eaten this morning. So onye poya wa 2 minutes because no matter how long your story could be. Because onye poya wa 2 minutes don't. Or else I'll end the program because we are still coming live again for second session. I still have plenty videos to show. Yes, call on WhatsApp, please go ahead. Caller on WhatsApp, go ahead, please. Because once you call me, make sure that once I pick your call, you must speak immediately. Call on WhatsApp, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Biafra Unites.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome. No.
Yeah, WhatsApp number. I will send the information for you later.
Okay, no problem. Your line is very your line is very bad. If you have something to send to me, kindly send it, please. Your network is very, very bad. Unfortunately, your network is bad. But if you have any info, I heard about information, just send it. I will see it. You're welcome. All right, we move from here. We are actually drawing very closer to the end of this very program. Call on WhatsApp, please. Go ahead. You're welcome.
Good afternoon, sir.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
You
are welcome. Go ahead. On Apota.
Okay. Ana m ekenekwa gị n'ọlụ ọma ị na-alụlụ ụmụ Biafra. Ihe m si ka m kwuo bụ na kesi our PM Simon Ekpa na anyị enwegolu mmeri. Mgbe obi bidosiwe m ike bụ that leak video ahụ, leak voice note ahụ pụta that time. Ha ndị sabotu ha na-ekwu na ha enwere enough evidence iji wee jide our PM na Finland. Mgbe a ka obi ji wee sie m ike nsị na nke anụnwa bụsịkwa the end. Ekwewetago. So ana m na-agwakwa ụmụ Biafra obuso onye ọbụla ike n'anya emeligo. Nke bụ ọbụla na according to ndị nke na-ekwu anya agosipụzi na social media a na-akpọ ada na ada bụ the first problem. That side ihe m si ka m kwuo ọbụla na Biafra United with ada ndị mbụ na Emmanuel Olemejus mmadụ ịtọ anụnwa bụ mmadụ ịtọ nwa na ọmụgodu na-efolo and ihe ọbụla na-eme na Finland ana m anọ na nke Biafra United na-enwetakwa my information nwetacha information afọ ejum ọ bụkwa na Biafra United anọrọ online aga m anọ na nke ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede. Ihe nji anọ na nke ada ndị mbụ bụ maka na ada ndị mbụ ga-akọwali anyị nwa bụ ụmụ Igbo n'asụsụ Igbo n'asụsụ anyị ga-aghọta na program ada adịmafọ ada na ọ na-eme gossiping ihe ọ na-eme bụ analyzing o mechaa ya analyze onye nwe uche ga-aghọta onye nwere uche onye ahụ ka ọ gbasazikwala ọ n'aka ada ndị mbụ ka m nọ wee malụ na because a na-akpa afa kịta anụ ọdụgọ na gossiping mana enwere ihe dịga gossip n'aka na program ada ka m nọ wee malụ na ngozi abụlọ ife m chee na ọ bụ ka ọ bụ mgbe ahụ emechala program na Finland mụnwa bụ somebody na-emevu post na-asị na onye ọbụla chalenjiri ngozi na ọbụla ọnwa ọbụla ndụ mana mgbe ada bịazi bịa kọwaa mee analyze of ngozi mgbe ahụ ka m bịazi bịa nachite azụ and ọ na-abịa ihe mwute n'ifuru onye iche niile na sọpọtụ bịa divert ya ọkewatago so I can stand n'ebe ada nọ for now godu akwụdosiri m ike n'ebe ada nọ n'ebe Biafra Unite nọ so amalụ m maka others ịghọtago akwụdosiri m ike so chukwu gozie ego ada ndị mbụ na ngede
that one I can never add anything to it or anything will add because okuya quarter kasiga okuya quarter kasiga so I have absolutely nothing to add. All right. I don't know. Should I continue to receive calls or should I just end the program because we need to come back again shortly for the last of course, because I have more information. The next information that I have here, if I start giving it now, that means we are not, this program could lead to go to 6 hours and it's not an easy thing to do. So we are going to end the program now and in the next 30 minutes to 1 hour, because I have to eat something. I've already got the information for the last session. So once that happens, once I'm done eating and then stretching my bones a little bit, between 30 minutes to 1 hour, we'll come back to for the second part of this very proceedings today. And then we call it a day. Thank you all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me today. May God bless you all as He shower us His blessings and as He show us the light at the very end of the tunnel. We will be coming back shortly in the next 30 minutes to 1 hour. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere, for we still have more in the kitchen. Thank you all. May God bless you. From me, from here, it is good afternoon for now.